Hey guys, welcome back to the Calm Codes podcast. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it when you are jumping on. If it's just in and out, listen to a full episode, whatever it is, just listening to me. I have so much gratitude for you guys that have been with me the whole journey from when I first set out on this journey in 2020. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so I've made some notes because the numbers that I'm going to talk about today are just beyond comprehension. But I want to talk about the infinite possibility and the universe. Chris and I love to go out at night, stargaze, just like kind of get lost in how big and vast our universe is and how we can't comprehend it. And just the perspective about the universe and the infinite possibilities. It's insane. It's insane. So the notes I've written down are the numbers because I was trying to remember the numbers of like the kilometers and how many and the numbers are insane. The reason I want to talk about it is because Wayne Dyer is one of my spiritual teachers. He has been for a long time. And I do dip in and out of his teachings, but lately he's been really coming in a lot more. And I'm re-listening to some of his work. And it's kind of like when I listen to him, it's like I'm listening to him for the first time. And it reminded me today, I'm literally coming on, this is just off the hook. I'm just coming on randomly. Because sometimes I think as humans, we get so consumed by stress, money, relationships, fear, overthinking, control. And we actually forget in all of that who we are. and what's happening in our universe. Like it's insane when you really think about it. We are literally floating on a rock through an infinite universe. It's insane. And we're not only moving as an Earth, like the Earth is obviously rotating, but the whole galaxy that we're in is moving through universe. It's like when I go down that rabbit hole, it puts a lot of stuff into perspective. So when I hear Wayne talk about it, it just shifts it in me, like the infinite possibilities, and my problems are like a speck of sand compared to like the universe. So he talked about the Deep Hubble Field Telescope and how that's what he talked about in his I Am Light talk. And the scientist pointed the telescope to like, I think it was like a postage stamp size of like in the sky in one piece. And it's a tiny dark patch about the size of a postage stamp at arm's length. So, and inside that tiny section, they discovered thousands of galaxies. Okay, that's outside of our Milky Way because Milky Way is our galaxy. The closest is Andromeda. So not stars, which are suns, galaxies, right? So this is where the numbers are going to come at you. Each galaxy containing billions of stars, which are suns, which have planets around them, like ours, and potentially billions of planets because there's billions of stars, which are suns. That tiny little image was just one microscopic piece of the universe. That wasn't looking at the whole radius, that was just looking at that postage stamp size. So here's some mind-blowing facts that I wrote down. Light travels at around 300 kilometers per second. 1 light year is about 9.46 trillion kilometers. 1 light year is about 9.46 trillion kilometers. The Milky Way, which is ours, the Milky Way galaxy alone is 100,000 light years across. Don't ask me to work that number out, please. So our solar system sits inside the Milky Way. There are estimated to be over 100 billion stars in our galaxy alone. So you look at billions of, like, you can't comprehend it. So they're looking at like thousands of galaxies outside in that tiny little piece in the sky. Beyond that, Oh, that's why I'm talking about it today. So Andromeda, the nearest major galaxy to us, is 2.5 million light years away. 2.5 million light years away. And 1 light year is 9.46 trillion kilometers. Scientists estimate there may be hundreds of billions, potentially trillions of galaxies in the observable universe. Like, our brains can't comprehend those numbers. We just can't. So the perspective shift for me, we spend so much of our lives being pissed off because we didn't get a parking space, pissed off at someone because they didn't text back, thinking there's no way forward, we're stuck, there's no opportunities here, life's small, no possibilities, the list's endless. But how can possibility be limited inside an infinite universe? So Wayne says that you are a spiritual being having a temporary human experience with endless possibilities. So that thought alone, my word is softening, as I spoke about on the last podcast, has been softening. So when I listen to Wayne, it softens me. It softens me in that moment, right? So, and I think because when it softens in me, maybe because your current circumstances aren't your full story. You don't know the rest of your life. Like we talked about the unknown, uncertainty. Life holds more than you can currently see. There are possibilities your nervous system cannot yet perceive. It's like looking into a black hole of endless possibilities. Don't get me started on black holes because they are just insane. So there are timelines, opportunities, people, and experiences beyond your current awareness. And when I think of black holes, I'm like, what's beyond there? Is that another universe in another timeline? A parallel? Parallel? When you think about it, this is what I love about Chris and I. One of our favourite date nights is getting the telescope out, sitting in the garden, because the stars in New Zealand are just spectacular. So my spiritual reflection when I listen to this and listen to Wayne, it just helps me surrender, not give up, realize my problems aren't actually that big. They're just stories that I tell myself. They help me loosen my grip of control, fear, urgency, needing to have all the answers, which I don't. Because maybe life is bigger than our fear. So when I talk about this and I listen to Wayne talk about it, the reason why I talk to you about it today, this isn't to say, forget about your problems, they don't mean anything, because that's being dismissive. It's to say, just look at a perspective like what I've just explained to you and how small, like tiny we are compared to the universe and just our Milky Way. It's just insanely, for me, it's like a relieving in a sense, because it is such a vast, huge, endless. So if our universe has endless possibilities, why can't you? You're living on this tiny rock in the middle of all this possibility. And there's so much that the top astronomers don't even know. We don't know half of it. We just take guesses. And that's what just makes me think like, healing is simply zooming out enough to remember, like you are part of something infinite. You are infinity. You are infinite. The cells in your body, like everything is just, and we're so attached to this physical vessel that we're living in on Earth. It's just hosting us for this short life we have. So please, if you take anything from this episode, go watch the video in the show notes that I posted. It's 2 minutes. Watch it, rewatch it, and just your mind will be blown. And I'd love to hear from you what you think, because I want to leave you with this. Maybe there are possibilities available to your life that are beyond what you currently imagine. Have it as your affirmation. Maybe there are possibilities available to your life that are far beyond what you currently imagine. How exciting is that? Maybe ruminate that when you go to bed. The last things you think about, plant those seeds. The possibilities are endless. You are an endless possibility yourself. You're a living miracle. So I'm going to leave you with that. And I hope you resonated. Let me know what you think of the video. Take care. Bye.